What's up team, welcome back to a new video. Today I wanted to discuss the Japan working holiday visa. Recently I applied for it and I just picked up my passport today, which is super exciting. So yeah, I thought I'd just make a video talking about kind of the process. I mean, it's pretty quick and easy, but I thought maybe some of you will find this helpful. I know when I was applying I had, a couple of things I wasn't sure about. So yeah, so first of all, obviously I'm from New Zealand, so this is going to be my perspective coming from New Zealand, but I feel like the process is pretty similar for every country there is. First of all, you have 5 main requirements. So firstly, you need to have a New Zealand passport, and it says you need to be residing in New Zealand for more than 3 months. Now personally, I have been traveling, so I've been overseas for like a year, and I just got back to New Zealand a couple weeks ago, and I applied for it and I got approved. So I don't necessarily think you need to live here have lived here for 3 months before you apply. I think as long as you obviously you have a passport and you have an address, I think it's fine. So you need to be between the ages of 18 and 30 inclusive by the time you apply. Have no dependent children. I don't really know how they check this, but anyways. And just be in good health, no criminal record. You don't need a background check or anything, so yeah, I didn't need to go to the doctors or anything, but anyways. And then finally, number 5, you haven't had a working holiday for Japan before, and it says on another passport of any country. So yeah, basically as long as you haven't already applied to a working holiday, you're sweet. And in terms of what you need, so the requirements are, number 1, you need to have space for the visa, which yeah, I guess as long as you have a page in your passport. And then you need to complete the visa form, which is online. Now in terms of the visa form, you also need to paste you need a passport size photo. So I did that at Warehouse Stationery. So you can, yeah, basically just took the photo on, I use my camera, but you can use your phone, and I use my computer and I just edit the photo. If you want, you can obviously go and take it, get someone to take it for you, but it's pretty easy to do it yourself if you can. Yeah, just fill it out. It's pretty straightforward. In terms of the place where it asks you your port of entry, so I don't have my flights here obviously, so I just left it blank. And then also it says if you have like a guarantor or someone to invite you, and I just left that blank as well. So yeah, it's honestly pretty simple and straightforward. And then number 4, what you need is your letter of interest on A4, so it just needs to be page long, and that's pretty easy as well. Like I assume if you are planning to apply for this visa, like I'm guessing you're very passionate about Japan, so it should be pretty simple to say why. Maybe you're interested in the culture, the language, traveling, meeting new people. Again, it doesn't really matter. You can literally write anything you want. Like I think they don't really care. And then number 5, you just need a CV. Again, pretty straightforward. Like I mean, I can show mine if you guys really want, but it's nothing crazy. Like again, I don't really think like you can go wrong really, as long as you have a CV with some jobs or education or whatever. And then lastly, actually not, number 6, you need your itinerary in Japan. So I pretty much filled it fully out. Like I maybe wrote 1 or 2 things in every month. So yeah, I think honestly it doesn't really matter. I don't think they even care. Like you can literally write anything you want. You could probably just fill in 6 months if you wanted to. Like let's say you're just going to stay for 6 months. Obviously like they can't say anything about that. So yeah, I pretty much just obviously, like if you are going to Japan, you should do some research anyway. So yeah, just put in some cities you want to visit. You can literally just Google, things to do in Tokyo, things to do in Osaka, things to do in Okinawa, whatever. Just like, I don't know, write whatever you want. And then number 7, you need to prove you have sufficient funds. So you need at least 3,000 New Zealand dollars. For me, this wasn't an issue. If you do run into any issues, I guess, maybe you could borrow like some money and then get a friend to like deposit you some money. I don't know, but yeah, I think 3,000 is pretty reasonable. Like if you are moving to Japan, obviously you should have some savings with you, so I think it's a fair amount. So yeah, you just gotta basically print out a bank statement with your address and your name. Yeah. Oh, number 8, if you don't have return flights, you need an extra $1,000. So yeah, basically you need $4,000 in your bank account. And then that's pretty much it. And then yeah, so I live in Auckland, so I just went to the consulate in Auckland. You don't need a meeting or anything. You just show up with your documents, your passport, and then yeah, you just give it to them. And then I remember when I went, I think they looked over my documents for maybe 10-15 minutes, and then they gave me a little sheet of paper and then said I can come back. Oh no, they said they'll email me and it should be ready within 10 working days. So basically, like, as long as you have all the documents ready, you'll be accepted. So yeah, and then I think yesterday I got an email saying that my visa was ready to be picked up. So literally just 1 week later it was ready. So yeah, it's super simple, super easy process. I don't really think you can go wrong. And again, like, it's very easy to do yourself. I don't think you need to pay a company or to, you know, even to find a job. Like, I've been applying for jobs at the moment in Niseko for the winter season, and I've been getting heaps of interviews, so it's really easy. Like, I've seen online people will charge, you know, $500, even $1,000 for this, and I think it's really doable. Like, you don't need a company at all, and yeah, it's definitely the easiest visa that I've ever had to apply for. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other further questions, don't hesitate to comment down below, and yeah, see you guys in my next video. Ciao.